This week's hometown hero is turning his struggles into strides.
Aaron Hunnel is using his own tough life experiences and turning them into triumphs.
I just felt like I was at a tough spot in my life where I needed to make a decision, right? I could keep doing what I'm doing, working this job that I don't really care for, or, I could try to do something with myself and make a life for myself that I'm proud of.
So in 2004, Aaron Hunnel joined the U.S. Army as a paralegal.
Found something that I was really passionate about and got to help commanders and provide legal assistance with like powers of attorney, and then also went on a couple of deployments as a paralegal, and I was able to help people, which I really like to do.
After 2 deployments to Iraq, it was when Hunnel entered the veteran world that he realized he was the one who needed help.
When you're deployed, there's a sense of purpose and connection that you get. Like you put on that uniform and you know that you've got each other's backs, right? There's a lot of teamwork. The absence of purpose and connection when you get back home can just throw you into a tailspin and to a very dark place that can be very hard to get back from.
Hunnel was in that dark place for some time between deployments, finding himself reliant on alcohol to numb his struggles, until he discovered a new outlet: exercise. Hunnel ran the satellite Boston Marathon while in Iraq in 2010. He was then invited by the Boston Athletic Association the following year to speak about his experience running in the military.
I started talking about running being a passion, and it made me think about at the Boston Marathon, people coming from like all over the world for this one race. Like the start line is the same, the finish line is the same, but the paths that people have come from and the path that they're taking, mentally, it's all different, but it's all the same. And so what I thought was, like, this is a sense of community. It's as close as I can get to being in the service.
Hunnel says he used fitness as a tool to pull himself out of some of the darkest times after his service. So he thought, why not do that for other veterans, but with biking? And that's where the Ride to Stop Suicide came to be.
I started thinking to myself, am I doing what I could be doing to help prevent suicide in the veteran community? We came up with this idea called the Ride to Stop Suicide. And so our goal is to donate 100 bikes to military veterans across the country on Veterans Day 2021.
To do that, Hunnel and his team will make their journey across the course of 22 days, starting on September 11th. For Hunnel, the meaning, though, is greater than just a bike ride.
Life is like a bike, you have to push on the pedals to move yourself forward, and you have to steer yourself in the direction that you want to go and make people part of the process. If there aren't people, none of those things matter. It's the people that create value and meaning for us in life. So we need to find ways to come together as teams and help each other so we can have a meaningful life.
And we thank you for your service, Aaron. And again, the Ride to Stop Suicide will start on September 11th in Oceanside, California, and wrap up 22 days later in Annapolis, Maryland. If you know someone who you'd like to nominate for our Hometown Hero segment, just send an email to WFRV hometownheroes@wearegreenbay.com.